Britain is the first country to approve a COVID vaccine that tackles both the original strain and the Omicron variant. The UK's medicines regulator says it's an additional tool against the disease. The manufacturers, Moderna, are calling it a next-generation vaccine.
This is very good news for the UK population. The UK is the first place in the world to license this new medicine, and it means that people get access to a broader immunity than would otherwise have been the case.
As flash floods hit Cornwall today, the text alerts that will give you a direct warning about severe weather and other life-threatening events.
Later on BBC London, first it was fires, now get ready for flash floods. That's the warning. And expect more travel disruption this week with strikes taking place across the network.
Scotland has made public health history by making it law for schools, councils and colleges to provide women's period products. It's the first country in the world to protect the right to free sanitary products with new legislation, which came into force today. It means councils and education providers have to make the free items available to those who need them. World leaders will gather at the United Nations in New York to try to reach an agreement on a treaty to protect oceans from over-exploitation. Previous attempts to finalise the terms of the UN High Seas Treaty have failed. If successful, it would put 30% of the world's oceans into marine conservation areas by 2030.
Now, a KFC restaurant in Leytonstone has been shut down by food inspectors after they discovered signs of a rat infestation. Waltham Forest Council's safety team issued a hygiene emergency prohibition notice to the branch on High Road. The fried chicken shop's operator, Triple D Limited, will appear in court next week. Events and celebrations are taking place across London today to mark the 75th anniversary of Indian independence from British colonial rule. This is how it's being marked in India, while here the Guildhall in the City of London will be lit orange, white and green, as the corporation says that over 500,000 British Indians play an important role in the life of London's economy. The Mayor of London, after marking Pakistan's Independence Day yesterday, had this to say.
Happy Indian Independence Day, 75 not out as far as India and Pakistan is concerned. There are many Londoners you'll be seeing with a spring in their footsteps, celebrating, eating sweets, having a good time. And it is a source of celebration because nobody likes to be living under as part of an empire. And that independence is a source of celebration, but also it's a recognition that the journey has been a rocky one. Nobody would say that Pakistan or India or other countries like Bangladesh or Sri Lanka are the fully finished products, and they face similar challenges to we face.
A man has died after being stabbed to death in Soho earlier today. The incident happened on Poland Street this morning and a man has been arrested. A water park in Berkshire has been prevented from reopening its inflatable assault course following the death of an 11-year-old girl earlier this month. Liquid Leisure in Datchet has been served with a prohibition notice by the local council. And the gas company that supplies the street where an explosion killed a child last week has donated £500,000 to support evacuated residents. 500 people have been living in hotels since the blast.